I got a question for all of you out there in America, and particularly for you university students that are about to graduate in June and move on to jobs in the IT field. Listen to this statement. Tell me if it's true or false.
Immigration is America's #1 economic asset. High-tech companies recognize that immigration is America's #1 economic asset.
Immigration is America's #1 economic asset. I'm going to say it again a little differently. Immigration is the #1 economic asset for the United States of America. Forget about everything else that we do in America. We forget about the fact that we can feed the whole world, but immigration is the #1 economic asset for the United States of America. True or false? Don't even answer that stupid question. That is what the focus of our Wizard of K Street series, our focus, Grover Norquist, that statements he made to Newsmax and other news organizations. He truly believes, I don't know if he really believes it, but he presents himself as believing it. You never know what Grover's doing when he's making statements, whether it's something he believes or he's scamming for his lobbying bank account. That's why we're here with this micro-series to unravel some of this. For you IT people graduating, do you realize 66% of available IT jobs are filled by guest workers from typically third world countries, many of which are Islamic countries that don't even care anything about the United States? The money goes back. Grover lobbying aggressively right now on Capitol Hill, even with a gang of 8, in 2014, wants to increase the number of available H-1B visas, that special visa that brings in guest workers. He wants to raise the number of visas to 110%, according to a PBS study, 110% of available IT jobs. Have fun, university students, trying to go out and compete against somebody who'll take the job for half of what it should go for and half of what you would take it for. Well, our job is to unravel some of this this scam taking place in the United States by Grover Norquist, led by him, the Wizard of K Street. He learned these tactics and techniques back in the 90s when he was involved with Jack Abramoff in circumventing the immigration and labor laws of the United States on the Commonwealth of the Mariana Islands and assisting Chinese and Filipino business owners to run slave sweatshops, making garments that said "Made in America" thousands and thousands of miles away. He perfected these techniques, and he sees now if he brings this guest worker program to big companies that can write big lobbying checks like Microsoft, and they have a huge percentage of their IT division is through guest worker individuals employed through that visa program. Grover has seen that he can make a ton of money and change the immigration laws as they are before us. Look at this web that has been woven by this wizard, a few bits of information, and in subsequent episodes, we will unravel this for you and show you the danger of Grover Norquist and his current immigration policies for the United States of America. He's not the super conservative you think he is, folks. He is an ideological enemy of the state. Bit of information number 1. Microsoft wants to increase the H-1B visa program so they can get more and more guest workers. Microsoft. Bill Gates started Microsoft. A bit of information number 2. In Seattle, there's a law firm, a lobby firm, with the name Preston Gates. The co-founder of that firm was Bill Gates. Not Bill Gates of Microsoft, but his father, Bill Gates Sr. Bit of information number 3. Jack Abramoff, who hired Grover to do the lobby scam in the Marianas in the 90s, was working for Preston Gates out of Seattle. So we got the Gates family, the Abramoff family. Jack, by the way, is out of all of this, and the Grover Norquist group in there. Right now, Grover Norquist has his right-hand man, his Muslim Brotherhood protege, Suhail Khan, who reports back to him regularly, working for, guess what, big tech company? You're right, Microsoft. Suhail Khan, whose family helped start the Muslim Brotherhood in the United States of America, works as in the public relations department, lobbying, for Microsoft. What a web woven by the wizard. What does all of this mean? Stay tuned. We'll get into it in subsequent episodes, but right now, preparation for the 2014 election, so that you understand what Grover Norquist is doing, go to this website, study Grover Norquist and his nefarious activity. The website is grovermustgo.org. grovermustgo.org. Next week, episode 4, The Wizard of K Street. See you, folks.